So today we are heading up Atherstone locks, which is 11 locks in total. So I hope you enjoy our trip with us. We're going to have a look around Atherstone, and also we're going to cruise on to Springwood Haven Marina. And if you enjoy this video and you haven't already, please think about subscribing and liking and commenting. I'd love it, even if you just say hi. I'd love to know there was somebody else out there that's watched our videos. So good morning. So we're at the bottom of Atherstone locks and it's 7:30 in the morning. Just had a shower. Yeah, so we're hoping to get up Atherstone locks before the thunderstorms come again. Carl's just setting the first lock. He's nearly got it ready now. So here we go. Let's see if we can beat the weather. And it's giving it out really hot all week. So anyway, I better go and take this boat into the lock. See you in a minute. So lock number one. So I'm now off up to the next lock to get it ready. Carl's going to bring the boat through. Hopefully I should nearly have it ready then. Do me good a walk. Didn't do much yesterday. I only had 2 locks and Carl did them. So while the lock was finishing filling in the one the boat was in, I went up to get the next lock ready. As we're working as a team to get these locks, get up these locks and go up to Atherstone town. The only problem is that Carl shut the gate, but as he set off, it came open again. And I could see from the next lock that the gates had come wide open. So I've got to go back. So off we go again. That didn't work.
I gave it a blast.
That's how you get these little pounds drained of water. So I'm going back down now to shut that gate that came open. Hopefully it'll stay shut. I'm nearly back. Just hope it stays shut this time. So it's shut. Stay shut. We don't want to be the blame of draining any pounds. So off we go again. Carl's going out the lock now. See, well, it's lovely to have a walk. See if it stays shut. Stay shut. So that's 2 down, 9 to go. Some gates are just off balance and they don't stay shut, so if you empty a little bit out then it stops it. It's 8:10, which that clock is really handy, and we've done 2 locks. It's a bit of a hazy day today. So this is lock number 3. I was just going to get the lock ready. Just jumped off, I'm just bobbing about because there's a Canal and River Trust boat on the lock landing. a no-no. That isn't a good example, is it, to people that aren't used to narrowboating. So you shouldn't moor up on lap landings. I think he's on a lap landing anyway, it's very loose. It's coming out, look. I think he's just tied onto the back one. It must be a very short lock landing. So, lock 3. Lock 3 of 11. They all look the same inside, I think. Here, I'll let you have a look. Just noticed that working boat. It's on the lock landing, but it's not tied to the mooring bollards. So that's not even a reason he's moored there. And he is on the lock landing. So I just went to open the lock gate. There's another boat coming in the other lock above us, and as I was opening it, he opened the paddles and it slammed the gate shut again. Eek. Gosh, that closed with a bit of force. Whew. Not sure this boat's coming here now. Not sure where he's going to go. Turn you off a minute. So I'll show you quickly. That was a really tight pound. It was straight through this bridge hole, look. Whew. Not the best place to be passing a boat. We've got a bridge hole, then 2 very short pounds. Luckily his boat wasn't very long. So these lock gates don't open fully. So lock 4. So this is the pound that was empty, wasn't it, last year? So we've got water in it this year.
The one empty.
Nearly.
About 3 foot down.
And this is what it looked like. Didn't look good. So this is lock number 5. Imagine this one's emptying because it's leaking quite badly. Pretty. So we've got another boat coming the other way. So we'll leave this lock open. So it's wobbly. No, just boats everywhere. But getting busy.
Cheers, Ed.
Alright.
See you later.
Yes, you too. So I think this is lock number 7, or is it 8? I've lost count now. So this pound here is really low. So I'm just bobbing about because it's not far to the next lock. Hopefully I don't get grounded. So there you go, look. It doesn't look terrible, but if we're moored up, we might get stuck. And there's a boat coming down the next lock. So after this lock, I think this is 3. I've lost count now. So them emptying that lock should fill this one up a little bit more. I'm going backwards if you look. That's a lock keeper just walking that way. So they have lock keepers on these locks. Hey, I know. So that guy was admiring my skills as a woman driving a narrowboat. Oh.
Yes. A young lady who's coming down to look after this lot.
Oh right, okay.
So she says she'd like to.
Have we timed it wrong then?
Completely. Although you'll be all right. No, not at the next one. Because there's nobody
Yeah.
there. But you'll be right at the top.
Yeah, go on.
You'll be fine at the top.
How many more have we got to go? 2?
You what?
Is it 2 more?
Seymour.
2 more locks?
Seymour Bridges.
2.
What? Oh yes, 2 more. Sorry, yes. You've got 2 more to do.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'd lost count.
What, how many? You've come up all the lot, have you, this morning?
Yeah.
Yes.
We set off at 7:30.
Yeah.
So all the locks was against us until we got to the middle.
And where are you going?
I don't know, we're making our way to Brinklow.
Oh yes. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. On the Oxford.
Oh yeah, we're going to leave it there for a while.
The marina.
Yeah,
Brinklow.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Just
Take
have
care.
a few weeks round here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, have a nice day. Chair is not for boaters. You can't have a rest while we're going through the lot. Hey, up, you're right.
I'll be back when we finish.
Well done though. That's what I need to do. So we made it up the lock. This is the last one. I don't think we've got any more. We might nip up the Ashby Canal. I think there's a stop lock just there. So yeah, 11 locks and it is 20 past 10. So we set off about 20 to 8, half past 7, 20 to 8. That's not bad going. Saying first 3 locks were set against us. There was a boat in front of us. Happy days. And lock keepers have just started. Sound that bad, didn't we? Looks like the weather's the thunderstorms are coming this afternoon now. So, but we didn't want to get stuck between all these locks while there's thunderstorm. I'm not that keen. But yeah, I think we're going to moor up now for a little bit and maybe have some breakfast. I think we've earned it. I'll see you in a bit. So Atherstone locks rises the boat altogether 80 feet. So that's a big hill we've gone up. So it's 20 past 10 now. So it took us almost 3 hours to get up Atherstone locks. And 3 of those locks was against us and we had to wait at a couple of other locks for boats coming the other way. Take a bit of bread. Atherstone is famous for making hats. So apparently this used to be a hat factory. It's now derelict and disused. Apparently kids go in it at night, so we're not going to stay here overnight. We'll go for a walk into Atherstone and have a look around. It's not very far to walk. So over the bridge, do the obligatory look over the bridge at the canal, which looks beautiful, of course. They would be old warehouse buildings. So off we go, carry on with our little journey. And we're soon into the town centre. Letterbox. And there's the church that dates back to the 12th century. And the cobbled streets. We had a little walk up to the market area. I didn't do much filming for some reason. I'm not sure whether I thought I was filming and I wasn't actually filming. So yeah, it's all very pleasant. There was no market on today. It's a market town. And the old-fashioned phone box, which now house defibrillators. So there's shops like this, like little hardware shops. There's quite a few here. And of course, I always love to look at how much prices of houses are.
It's not bad.
Is it just me? The variations across the country is quite dramatic. So I end up coming into this art shop, and it is really, I love the pictures in here. There's different artists on display and for sale. Some of it's really expensive, but there's some cheaper stuff as well. But yeah, really, you know, quite different art, and there's gifts as well. So yeah, beautiful little shop. We saw one thing in here. So 3 months ago, or nearly 4 months ago, my daughter had a little baby boy. We saw something in here perfect for him, and I'll show you what it is.
What?
Or Carl will.
Oh.
He's called Edward.
There you go.
So we had to buy that for him, didn't we? So yeah, chocolate shop.
Don't need chocolate.
Old-fashioned chocolate shop. I'm not allowed to go in there. But I can look, can't I? Like a window shop. So we nip into Aldi. I needed a few bits from the supermarket. And then back to the boat. So we're going to set off soon and get underway. And we're going to try and get somewhere near, I'm not sure, somewhere nice. But there's lots of nice places. But we're trying to get a bit of distance under our belt so we can relax. And that's what it's all about. You know, we're not clock watching or speeding about. We just want to make progress.
We just felt a spot of rain.
Where's that puncture? Looks like this is the home of zombies.
Oh dear.
That's brilliant. So as I was talking to the lockkeeper, I told you where we were going. So we're going to Springwood Marina on the North Oxford Canal, and we're leaving Emerald there for 7 weeks. And we're going to hopefully be able to explore the area around there, and I'll let you know what it's like.
Very pretty.
But this is beautiful down here. 27 years ago, approximately, we moored up here. I don't remember, but Carl took a photo of me with our boat, a little Dawn-craft dandy. This is a photo. We was moored just about where that cruiser is, on the right. There you go. So 27 years ago, Carl and I got married, and my dad gave us some money towards the wedding. And he says, you can either have a big wedding, and obviously a big wedding, or you can buy yourself something nice and have a smaller wedding. So we went for the smaller wedding. What would you do? But on that little Dawn-craft dandy, we had some lovely times. There was 2 adults and 2 children on that little boat, and we could get in all these gaps that these narrowboats leave. And I bet when we turned up on our little Dawncraft dandy with 2 adults and 2 children, I bet the narrowboats was thinking, I wish I'd moved a bit closer to the boat in front. There was always very well behaved children though, but they was children at the end of the day. So onwards we go, and we keep going. It's beautiful around here, and we can't decide where we want to moor. We're now coming past Marina, and we're getting ready to moor up now. It's 2:05, so we're going to find somewhere nice because we've been on the go since 7:30. We're now coming past Harts Hill Wharf, which is where they would have loaded goods from the nearby quarries, which aren't far away from here. We actually moored up just past here. And we looked on the map and we saw there was a quarry, and it was quite noisy, so we decided to move on because the trucks start loading at 4:30 in the morning. I used to be a tipper driver, so yeah, I don't really want to be woken up at that time. And that's the Anchor pub that we've just gone past. Thought about mooring up there, but we didn't. I don't know why. And then here we thought about mooring. We just couldn't decide, and eventually we thought we was in a nice spot, and so the quarry was right next to the canal. And then we went through a bridge hole and had to do an emergency stop as the boat was coming the other way. And this is a very slow emergency stop.
Carl was just going through the bridge then. An emergency stops on boats. This is what happens. There's something on the bottom, I think, here.
It is very shallow place.
We'll just move sides.
Sometimes moving sides does help if you get a bit stuck. So it's quite shallow there as well, but we got going eventually again. So we're now on the hunt for somewhere nice to moor up again. So we found somewhere. So we're not far away from Springwood Haven Marina, and it's a marina I actually inquired about keeping Emerald there for a few weeks. So Carl went off into the woods. It's a lovely spot. Because we could hear something in the woods, something in distress, and yeah, we looked in, it came from this tree. Can you see it? It's a woodpecker. It's a baby woodpecker. Bless it. It must have tried to fly. So we could hear the mum in the distance while Carl could. So we thought, let Mum take over, and we're left well alone, which you always should do with nature. Unless, of course, there's no other way than human interaction. So Carl then headed off back to the boat. And we heard the noise for a while, and then I think Mum had sorted the situation out and encouraged baby to fly. The wind has just got up ridiculously. It was blowing straight through the hatch cratch. So we're passing that up, and then it started chucking it down with rain. So almost at the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and like I said at the beginning, please subscribe and comment, say hello. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And Carl did go and double check that the woodpecker was all okay. hopefully Mum had sorted the little baby chick out. So thanks for watching, take care, bye.